Another first round matchup. Don Callis versus Don Callis. Hechicero. Brian Cage.
Heavyweight champion.
Hechicero.
Wrestling competition.
I do not like that Don Callis don't come out there and do this. I love
still
what Don
pretty
Callis
damn impressive.
It was the men's open title at the Muscle Contest International Nevada
and the
Championship.
introduction.
There
He
is
need to
that,
come back. He
but
need to do that again.
Hechicero, and here we go.
Let's see who
Likewise,
wins this, though.
Hechicero
This will
come
be
to the ring.
very interesting.
With his
Very
trophy,
interesting
the
match
CML World Heavyweight Championship.
I think of all the great matches that we've had, and it's been a great tournament. There is no doubt. I think we all would agree with this. This is the biggest contrast in
Play
size.
Hechicero.
Wouldn't you say?
Hechicicero's a hooper.
100%. You're talking about power versus
Brian Cage really ain't been
technical
winning, so
experience.
that's why I'm thinking Brian
Hechicero
Cage might win this
typically
match.
no slouch in the power department, but when you're matched up against somebody like Brian Cage,
Oh!
And, you know, like, I would be worried about matching up against power against Brian Cage.
I think this just shows how many great wrestlers Don Callis has in the family. And regardless of what happens, and there must be a winner
The
by
battle.
way.
I mean, it's the battle of the bench players, boy.
Don Callis
The
gonna
role
demand
players on
advance
this team.
to quarterfinals.
On the Don
we go
Callis.
home. Everyone is banned from ringside.
Yeah.
No
Hey,
time
come
limit.
here.
And by the end of tonight, Tony, we will know everyone that advances to the quarterfinals.
Wolverine,
Of
Hugh
course,
Jackman, putting that
another
work
blind
in. Come
draw.
on.
All the names go back of the hat, get mixed up.
Bounce it off the lower rope. Here
Hello.
goes Hechicero hitting. And he literally runs to a wall right now.
Yeah, that's
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like Hechicero mask, bro. That's velvet.
Pound for pound. I mean,
That's a velvet
he's a
mask,
star
bro. That's gotta be
individual, but
expensive.
Brian Cage is just
And
built
his
like a
own
brick
pants
outhouse.
velvet.
My
Come on,
God.
bro.
Yeah, there's nothing
ain't
like the
cheap.
development of Brian Cage. But listen, Hechicero is powerful as well, and Hechicero goes behind.
Cage
Right.
hung on to the top rope. And Hechicero changes levels. Drop kick to the knee. And now Hechicero poised to go to work.
Great way to neutralize that power.
Cover one, only a one count, and the big man rumbles right out of that.
So
Let me
strong.
go to commercial
Yeah.
break. I'm gonna say
Brian
something.
Cage can sneeze and get out of a pinfall.
Say something.
So much power.
Yeah.
Hechicero now hammering the chest of Brian Cage, steps over, and perhaps looking to create some openings.
Gotta
But
wonder
that-
about the flexibility on Brian Cage too, right? Excalibur, all those full muscles like that.
Kinda like
Sometimes
that
you're not
penta
as
move right
limber.
there.
Some of those joint holds that
Sacrifice.
Hechicero's applying could tear something.
It's a great point, Paul, because
Woo!
Hechicero
Wake you up
so
that
dangerous.
morning.
It's
Come
not
on
like
now.
he has one
Come on,
preferred
Hechicero.
target.
No.
He can go after with a running knee strike intercepted by Cage, and now the Cage.
Just picks him up with ease. I know.
Damn.
Death
Valley driver like
and
that?
fans will want to remind you that AEW returns to Baltimore this Wednesday, August 19th.
Need that out of the way just in case somebody wants to see it. Baltimore, Maryland, yep. Here we
Philadelphia,
go. Philadelphia Ring of Honor, that's
the
next
23rd
week.
Arena, Friday, August 21st.
That's next
and we're going to
week.
Reading, Pennsylvania next Saturday, August 23rd.
Hey!
At Tender Arena. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
I'm not watching Brian Cage.
Plunging
I was,
kick.
I was
Spine
good,
machine,
bro.
Brian Cage.
That's crazy.
And now
That man was in
We've seen this so
TNA.
many times.
So much power. This is
Just-
just so
Was Brian
freaky.
Cage in
I mean,
WWE
he
too?
can just look at how
think
with
so.
ease he picks. And listen,
Wait a
if he
second.
picks up
Brian Cage,
Hechicero,
man.
he's picking up a gigantic.
Bro, oh my God!
is a machine.
Oh my God!
God, the power.
Brian Cage right now in domination mode. and
Hey,
this
he
match
did that with
continues.
kind of too much
Who will
ease. I ain't
advance?
gonna lie. He did that with ease. That is crazy.
Doug.
I'm glad we could all play
What I was
today.
gonna say on the commercial. So, y'all seen they had like a little mess up. I feel like it's disrespectful when people online are always talking noise about people in wrestling, saying they're botching and all this other stuff, bro. These people are performing, man. They putting on art for us, bro. Most of y'all can't. It ain't gonna say y'all in the chat, but I'm saying like most of the people that are saying this stuff can't even do half of what they doing in this ring, bro. It's very disrespectful that for you to be saying, "Oh, look how terrible they are in the ring. They're botch. All they do is botch." And all, like, bro, like at the end of the day, we're all human. We're not perfect. They putting on a performance to entertain you. They also showing their artwork, bro. And again, y'all that be saying that, let me see you get in the ring and do that. See what happens. So, like, I think people really need to hush that up. Oh, 619. Look at Brian Cage, bro. Hugh Jackman. Come on, bro. Wolverine put in that work. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like they gotta stop that, bro. Cause that's like real disrespectful to be saying stuff like that when you can't do none of the stuff they do. Like I said, half of the stuff they do, bro. Like if they mess up, bro. Like you mess up when you go to work, don't it? You think so? The people that's saying this about this is work. This is essentially work, right? So you telling me when you go to work, you ain't messing up? You know what I'm saying? And they just did a full screen, by the way. I know y'all seen that. But you telling me you not messing up when you go to work? You telling me when you come to work, everything you do is perfect. You come to work on time. Everything they ask you to do, you do it. You don't complain. You don't if they tell you, hey, you got to stay over, you don't complain. You stay over. Hey, they work you 12 hours a day. No matter what you got going on, you're gonna be there. You don't. Like I say, you don't complain. You do everything they ask you to. You do that at your job? I don't think so. I think something you cut corners, right? Right? Your boss calls or your manager be like, hey, you messed up right here. Hey, you didn't do this. Hey, you forgot that. Yeah, see, it's the same thing, bro. It's work. Let these people continue to work. I thought the commercial was going to stop. Let these people continue to do their job, man. Stop discrediting what they're doing. It's kind of weird, bro.
Brian Cage. Hechicero going at it.
That's just my little rant right there.
Got Cage tied up in the ropes.
I seen they had, a little hiccup, bro.
Look at him
It
now.
happens.
That is so smart, so smart. That's so hard for Brian Cage to get his win. That attacks that stamina and power. Cut that wind off.
And a warning here from Rick Knox, there could be a disqualification. Remember, there must be a winner. No time limit in these tournament matches. No outside interference. Look at Brian Cage maneuver Hechicero around. Oh! Incredible.
That was like good, like controlling. The mental was right there, like to do that. Why that man on the rope? The balance, the concentration.
Not yet.
The lateral press did not have the legs neutralized and allowed Hechicero to kick out, but Hechicero cannot.
Smoking on that Hechicero pack, my guy.
The drill claw here.
Hey, sit up power bomb.
1, 2.
Brian Cage has really been dominating this match.
I just love the heart and the guts that
I told
everybody's
you
competing in
win,
this
but I don't know.
Continental
Hechicero
Challenge
might
Cup
find a
is
way to win this
They
match.
have really dug deep on so many levels. All these talents have gotten better by competing in this cup.
That's a great call. You are right, Paul. You get better when you face the best talent, and that's what has happened in this tournament. Little reverse pump
handle?
Pickup.
Oh,
No, sir.
Somebody do a pump handle.
Collects the leg.
Oh.
This could be it. Look at this. Grabbing both. The ankles are crossed. Brian Cage.
That is so painful right there. Ankles, knees, ligaments. Brian Cage is in so much pain.
He was flailing that
I think
time.
Brian Cage is lucky he went in the middle of the round. He might have been over.
A beautiful transition by Hechicero and shows why he is so dangerous, why he's so feared as a submission wrestler, because he's been fighting from underneath for most of this match. But
God, there's a lot of meat slapping on that.
Hey, yo.
You're right.
Big Show. I'm not calling you Paul White. Big Show. No.
Still in this match.
In a blink of an eye,
that was a lot of
pleasure of the match changed and then changed once again with this discus lariat.
Boom.
These guys are digging so deep and giving everything they have. I mean, their tank's got to be low on gas now. These are big,
boss,
men.
It
takes a lot of oxygen to keep all that running.
Hey, yo, Big Joe tripping,
do not work to our favor.
And remember, no limit here in the C3.
Somebody has to win.
Pick up. Slip from behind. Hechicero shoves Brian Cage in, gets the foot up. Cage comes back, tries another discus lariat. No!
A flying guillotine from Hechicero.
A flying guillotine?
That was
What?
so close.
Brian Cage has no idea where he is right now. He kicked out on pure instinct. What's the mad scientist doing now, Excalibur?
He's got the arms neutralized, high stack, and they cover the win!
Hey, I did sound like, bro, I said Brian Cage should win, but, bro, Hechicero, he outsmarted this man, bro. He got his ass whooped the whole match. Man found a way to win, bro. Damn, Brian Cage.
A great victory for Hechicero. A come-from-behind victory for the Alchemist of the Ring.
The Velvet Mask win. Damn, Brian Cage.
The full complement of competitors will know by the end of
it was an interesting spot. It was an interesting spot.
Victory for him.
A lot of great action, including more in the Continental Cup, continues here on this Saturday night.